Hey y'all, welcome to Sandy Toe Tarot. It is a pleasure to be with you guys today to do this reading. I do one of these every year. It's a Chinese New Year reading, and I actually was not going to do one this year, but one of my subscribers and a good friend actually asked me if I would do a Chinese New Year reading, so I am going to do one. I'm going to get it up today. I promise. I know it's Chinese New Year. This is the day. It starts January 29th. It's the year of the snake, and snakes are all about transformations, shedding the old skin, which kind of fits in with the numerology for the year because it is a 9-year, so it is like a year of endings. We're shedding our old skin, and then we're getting ready to move forward into a new phase. So I'm not going to belabor this for too much because you guys are probably more familiar with Chinese New Year than I am. I've just always been very fascinated with it. I love the candle lanterns that they do over there. So pretty. I love their traditions, especially their dance traditions. I've been to see Shen Yun, and it's just so beautiful, the artistry in their dance. I love Buddhism because it's all about peace, love, and happiness. And I love Chinese New Year because it's about wishing people blessings for the new year, health, wealth, happiness, joy, all of that. So you guys know the drill. I have 3 piles down here. These are just the oracle. I'm going to pull the tarot. I'll probably pull a couple of decks this time, but I'll get all of the cards at the same time, the oracle and the tarot, and we'll get your message for this new year and what you might be able to expect in 2025, the year of the snake. I did choose stones that kind of go with the Chinese New Year. Red and gold are really the colors, but green also. I have a garnet on pile 1. Very hard to tell that that's a garnet. It is so dark, but it is actually a garnet. I have an emerald on pile 2 and fool's gold on pile 3, or pyrite. So make your decision about which one of these readings are going to be your message. You can do it just pretty intuitively, but I'll leave some instructions in the description box below to tell you how you can choose if you've never done it before. But just make your choice. Click on that timestamp in the description box below, and it'll take you directly to that part in the video. Again, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Make your choice, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 1 for your Chinese New Year reading, these are going to be your messages. Pile 1 did have the garnet on it. So I'm going to pull out the oracle first, and then we'll pull out the tarot. I got a lot of oracle here. I want to read the Buddhism reading card first. Buddhism, of course, is from China. Buddha was Chinese, I guess. That makes sense, right? But I just love the wisdom that he shared, just like many of our teachers like Jesus and Gandhi, and just all of our spiritual teachers throughout history have had good lessons for us. But so this is the Buddhism reading card. I like to show the cards because they're so pretty. Look at that. It is gratitude. The number is 26, if that might mean anything to you. This could be a lesson that you're working on this year, or it could be your guiding light for this year. Gratitude. If you want to turn your life around, try thankfulness. It will change your life mightily. And that's from Gerald Good. I'm not sure who that is. Gratitude is a powerful kindness energy when expressed outwardly by giving thanks for the richness brought to you by the other people, their services and contribution. Your gratitude builds a feeling of kinship that breaks down all illusions of separateness. Love that. important for you guys to be in an attitude of gratitude this year. Every year, but especially this year. Okay, so your spirit animal for the year, this is not taking the place of any of your totem animals. It's just an extra animal. Maybe pay attention to this animal this year. If you see it on TV or if you see it out in the wild or whatever's going on, there might be a message. Ask that animal if it has a message for you. So your animal for the year is goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So goose, inner knowing. With the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, you got yang. Okay, so this is about the yin-yang principle. The yang is the masculine principle. So this is a year of doing, action, not receiving. With the Self-Care Oracle, you got surrender. I love this. Just let go, let it happen. Know that you're taken care of. Everything is going to be fine. What is this bird? Is that a goose? Not sure. Maybe a swan. I'm not sure. But there's another aquatic bird in there. And with the Work Your Light Tarot, you got the crumbling. What are you clinging to? This is like the tower in the tarot deck. It's like things that you're clinging to that need to be swept away are going to be swept away. I did psychic fair this last weekend and I had to explain the tower to somebody. It's not always pleasant, but it's always for your highest good. So we'll see how that plays into your reading. All right, I got a lot of the tea leaf fortune cards. I think I got 6 of them because these are also like Chinese tradition to read tea leaves, very, very Chinese. And this is a Chinese New Year reading. So let's see what we got here. You got, well, family wishes come true. July, significant time for your year. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. This feels like family, feels like father, grandfather. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Candle, you will be shown the way. And frying pan, trouble or accusations. I like that. Okay, so just right off the bat, the first thing that I see here is this protection, I feel like, is from an older family member who has crossed over, actually. It may be a father figure, a grandfather figure for some of you. They are definitely watching over you in this situation that I feel like is happening in July. I think there's some trouble brewing here, and I think a situation is going to come to a head in July that sweeps something out of your life. And again, it's for the best, but it's not that comfortable. And that's why you're being guided in this by this older family member. I feel like this might have something to do with your family, and that's why they're particularly watching out for you in this particular situation. There's an element of trust here. You need to trust that this is all happening for you as you're moving forward. Surrender to the process of letting go of this thing. That's the toughest part, because when you try to cling on to something that Spirit's trying to take out of your life, that's when the problems start. That's when we get a little in our heads too much, and the sadness comes in. Sometimes it can turn into depression if it goes on for too long. It goes so much easier for you if you just surrender to the process, surrender to the letting go. Wish whatever it is that is leaving your life well. Thank it for teaching you the lessons that it taught you, and then move on. And the easier you can do that, the easier that the more likely you are to surrender, the better it is for you to just have a wonderful outcome for this situation, the best possible outcome for this situation. You are being protected. Please know that. Have that inner knowing. You're going to be shown the way too, and that comes with a couple of cards. It comes with the inner knowing in the goose card, and then it comes with the candle card. You're going to be shown the way in this situation. Also, for those of you who have been working on something and you've gone through maybe a project, maybe a work project, something like that, you've gone through the creative processes of planning for it, or coming up with the ideas, planning for it. Now is the time for action, for sure. You're moving forward on that project in a really, really good way. Don't forget the gratitude as you're going through this year, because that is going to be how you pull more things in toward you. That is going to be how the attitude, I guess, that you need to have as you're working through your project. The action is just be grateful for the movement forward, and for the activity, and for the project. It's going to be very good for you. It's not just for you, it's also for your family. All right, so let's get some tarot and see what else might be happening for you this year. Show us pile one. What's happening for pile one for the year 2025? What does the Chinese New Year bring into pile one? You got a lot of cards. I'm going to take them. Feels like that might be the right message for you. And can you just help us solidify this message, clarify this message? What else for pile one? For 2025, what a great year. I did get a lot of tarot, but that's okay. I just felt it and I went with it. So got the Tower. Okay, same message. Definitely, you guys, something is being swept away in your life. You're leaving a situation for sure. It's just, I love how your cards are always your cards. This is almost the exact same message that you got in your oracle, both of those messages. There is something that is being swept away from your life in 2025 in the most amazing, positive way. It is being swept away on purpose because you need to move forward. You got the Sun card. That is the happiest, this is the happiest card in the whole deck. It's breaking free. It's moving forward to your big, bright, beautiful future. And it's so positive with the movement forward. You do get the Chariot card, which is the willpower and the determination, just exactly like the Yang principle. You know where you want to go. You have figured that all out. You've done the planning phases. You've done the creative phases. You are ready for movement and for action. Powerful, powerful action in 2025, and you're going for it. For some of you, I do feel like that is a business. It's like a personal business that you're doing for yourself. You're not going to be working for other people, or even if you're still working for other people, you're doing this business on the side, and it's time to take action on it. It's time to move forward with it, because it is going to be really, really good, but it requires the work, and this is the work time. You have a lot of wands in these cards down here. You got the 3 of Wands, you got the 5 of Wands, you got the Knight of Wands. This is all action. This is all movement forward. This is all let's go. You will be collaborating for sure with other people in the year on this on whatever this project is that you're moving forward. It's gorgeous. I do feel like there's a partner here. There's collaboration here on this project. So it's not just going to be you alone in your room writing a book or that kind of energy. There will be, I feel like, some moments in the year where you will have to take control of this situation. You're going to have uncomfortable conversations with people about this project that you're working on. Be cool, be tactful, be diplomatic in these conversations, but don't be afraid to have these conversations. You are the one with the vision. You are the one with all the action. You have everything that you're the mastermind actually behind this situation. So don't be afraid to have the uncomfortable conversations. There's a date here on the calendar. I want to see what this is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can't see. That looks like June 21st. Oh, it's the summer solstice. Okay. And then this is Cancer's end of June, beginning of July. And then we got a July card here. So in the summer, for sure, there's something happening. Okay, all right. I'm getting more specific. So this, let's just take what resonates with you, but I'm getting more specific messages here. In this summer, in the July, this crumbling is one of your partnerships in this thing that you're moving forward on. It's just one of them. It's just one of the people. There's still other people that you're going to be partnering up with on this thing and moving forward with it on this thing. There's one particular person. They do not have the same vision that you have. They do not want the same things that you want. It might be a little bit uncomfortable to have the conversation with them, to just say, hey, I think we want different things here. I don't think this partnership is going to be right for you. I think you're going to want to have do your vision too, but your vision doesn't fit with this vision that we have here. So you might have to do that vision with somebody else. Again, coming in the summertime, end of June, beginning of July. It's okay. Everybody should have what they want, and this other person should have what they want too. But it's just a different vision from what you guys have. This is an 8 of Wands too. Lots and lots of wands. 8 of Wands is activity, movement forward, full steam ahead. This is really cool for this project, you guys. This is full steam ahead on this project this year. And that's going to be different for all of you. Watch your health. This 5 of chalices looks like this woman's very exhausted and very sick. I'm getting like the wintertime colds and flus and that kind of stuff. That just tells me this is a lot of activity, a lot going on. So be sure that you're taking care of your health at the same time. Okay, so that's really the message for pile 1. It's a go on your project this year. It's going to be very lucrative. It's going to be very good going forward. It's like, even though this is a 9-year, this project is like a beginning of this doing of it, making it happen out here in the real world. When kind of surrender to the process for this, you will have support from the people that will help you in this project for real. You're going to have people that are going to help you. There's going to be one that has a little bit different take on what they want to do. So they're going to have to leave the fold, but that's okay. Let them go. Surrender to that. It may be sad for a minute because maybe even y'all started it together. You had the ideas together, or you thought you had the same ideas. Come to find out you don't necessarily have the same ideas. Be grateful for the contribution that they made to this thing, and then let them go. That's all there is to it, with peace and love and wishing them well. No hard feelings. Good year for you guys for work and for your project. This, and I feel like it's not work. It's not work. It's a entrepreneurial project. So it is your own business, or it's a side hustle, or it's just a project that you want to do, that you feel like you want to do. You just want to do it. So you're going to. Congratulations. All right, that's all I have for pile 1. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love, and I hope you have a very happy 2025. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 2 for your Chinese New Year reading, these are going to be your messages. So pile 2 did have the beautiful emerald on it. Isn't that pretty? So cool. Lots and lots of oracle. So let's see what's happening. I want to start with the Buddhism reading cards. These are Buddha was from China. So since this is a Chinese New Year reading, I love Buddhism because it's really all about peace and love and happiness. And I'm all about that too. Let's have more of that in our lives. So this could be something that you're working on this year, like a lesson that you're working on this year, or just an overarching theme for 2025. You got the number 33. Aren't these beautiful? Peace. Love it. Compassion, forgiveness. These are the real ultimate sources of power for peace and success in life. That is from the Dalai Lama. By cultivating peace, the profound universal wisdom within you will rise above greed to practice generosity wisely, transform hatred into acceptance, and anger into loving kindness. Your conscious choice to transcend these delusive forces within you will be the moment you experience profound inner peace. I love that for you guys. That's awesome. I want to get your spirit animal for the year. This is not to take the place of any of your totem animals. It's just an extra animal for you to look out for in 2025. If you see this animal, maybe there's a message there for you. Pay attention to what's happening. So you got the lizard regeneration. That just goes right along with the snake, the year of the snake, doesn't it? It is a year for transformation for you guys. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are the master of regeneration. Very much the year of the snake for you guys. You're shedding an old skin and you're coming into a new one. With the wisdom of the oracle, you got observer. Pay attention this year. You're going to be observing. With the self-care oracle, you got connect. Nice. Look at that. They're having a good time. And with the work your light tarot, you got yes. Just say yes. Just say yes to everything. I want that to be your mantra for the year. Have you ever had one of those with your significant other or whatever, a yes day where you just have to say yes to everything? I'm feeling like that's your mantra for the year. Just say yes. Just go with it. All right, with the tea leaf fortune cards, you got basket, recognition, reward for merit. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Wow. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. That's that peace message again. I love this. It's going to be a good year for you guys. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Throne, position of authority. And rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over. So the first thing I noticed just right off the bat with your oracle cards, this is a year where definitely you got the year of transformation, like I was talking about. But it is also a year where things might have been difficult in the last year or the last few years. Now we're coming into a place of peace and harmony. And wow, is that not fantastic for you guys? You could be getting some recognition for something that you have done. Along with that recognition, you're going to be receiving some kind of reward for something that you have done, but you're waiting on that. You're waiting on some kind of news about that, some letter or something that is going to tell you that you are getting this recognition, you are receiving this award, you are in a position of authority, you're on your throne, you're definitely being watched this year. So this observer card is about you looking at things from a different perspective, kind of like sitting back a little bit and noticing what's going on around you, taking things in from a detached perspective. I feel, and up on the throne, up on, you know, the throne almost indicates that too. Like you're in a great position, you're in a position of authority, and you're just observing what is happening here. What you've already created, what it is that you're being rewarded for. It's a time to kind of take stock in what you have done in recent years and accept a year that is really filled with taking care of yourself. It's filled with fun. It's filled with good connections with friends and family. But this is definitely a year of receiving for you guys, and not too much action, action, action. You're shedding old skin in a very passive way. It's not like the butterfly that has to struggle its way out of the cocoon. It's not like that. You're just walking away from it, just like a snake. You're just slithering away from your old skin, and you're moving into this your new beautiful, whatever the 2026 starts for you, because 2025 is a 9 year. You're just shedding the old skin right now. And it's really a peaceful, loving, kind year to you guys. And I like that. Okay, so we want to get some tarot to see what kind of additional messages we get for pile 2. Pile 2. What else? What messages for pile 2? Okay. What else for pile 2? Additional messages for pile 2. Bring this home for us. What's this about? This message is so succinct for you guys. You got the 4 of Pentacles twice, which definitely talks about stability and a firm foundation. Things are solid for you guys this year financially. I feel like it comes after a year that was not so solid financially. Last year wasn't that good. Because you got a couple more messages of coming out of coming out of the darkness into the light. 10 of Swords, an ending, transformation, the Phoenix. We're transforming here. Same message. You're coming out of the ugly. You're coming out of the despair. You're coming out of the confusion, the loneliness, the lack. You're coming out of all of that. My goodness, isn't this beautiful? The Sun is the happiest card in the whole deck. You're breaking free from this shedding all this ugliness that has been going on, and you're breaking free from it. And it's such a spiritual year for you guys. You're so in tune spiritually in an absolutely beautiful way. I love this for you. But the financial stability is a very important message for you guys. I feel like you've had it rough in the last year or two. And you're coming out of that. Spirit wants you to know that you're coming out of that. But Spirit wants you to know that they have seen what has been going on. They have seen the struggle. They have been there with you all along. Was there lessons in there that needed to be learned? I don't know. Maybe there were. Maybe there weren't. Maybe it was just something that you did to yourself, which we can kind of do that. We can get into a mental loop of lack and despair and nothing working. You can get in a mental loop like that for sure. So they have been with you. They have been guiding you. They have been sad right along with you for what you have been going through. But they're here to tell you that is over. It is a beautiful year for you guys, a very peaceful and happy year with good connections with other people, and a very easy shedding the old and preparing for the new that will come in 2026, honestly. But stable. You're stable. And Spirit wants you to know that you're stable this year. Do not worry. Honestly, you're even getting you're getting recognition, you're getting gifts, you're getting rewards, and for maybe just for all you've been through, maybe just karmic rewards, maybe just people actually recognizing that you need some recognition for what you're doing or something. It looks fantastic for you guys. I'm so happy for you. So that's all I have for pile 2. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love, and I'm wishing you a very happy 2025. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 3, these are going to be your messages for the Chinese New Year, which starts today. Pile 3 did have the pyrite on it, or the fool's gold. I am going to pull the oracle out first, but I will start with the Buddhism reading cards. Buddha was from China, so, Chinese New Year. We're going to go with that theme. This may be a theme for this year for you. It may be a karmic lesson that you're working on, or some kind of life lesson that you're working on. So you got, let's see, the number 36, energy. Look how beautiful these cards are. You are never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars guides you too. Energy is more than just cultivating physical, boundless energy. It is making the connection with the universal life force that motivates all creations in the universe and in you. Wow, that's powerful. Okay, so your spirit animal for the year, this is not taking the place of any of your other totem animals. It's just an extra animal you might want to pay attention to this year. You might see it somewhere. When you do, just look at what's happening. Maybe there's a message in there for you. You got the loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. That's fantastic. Pretty card. All right, with the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, I love this card. I love this card. Colette, Baron-Reid, you got poised, standing on the edge of something amazing. You are poised to jump off into your big, bright, beautiful future. I love it. With the work your light, you got dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so that's a second message about energy. Energy is very important for you to work with this year. With the self-care, you got touch. This is so very important. I think sometimes we forget this. I can't remember. It is important to be touched. It is. It just is. And I can't remember where I heard that, that story about the babies that are nurtured and touched and hugged by their mothers. And it may have been actually monkeys. It may have been like a test that they did with monkeys. The babies that were hugged and touched developed better than the ones who were not, who were just fed and clothed and diapered and whatever, just their basic necessities taken care of, but not as much affection. They did not develop as quickly. And so it has been proven over and over and over again that touch is very important to our growth, spiritually, for sure. It's very important to our well-being as human beings. So this is a year for you to, first of all, use your energy. You'll have more energy. There's more coming into you. You're being asked to move the energy around, to use the energy to do, like dance, even it says, to do in order to change the energy, because this sounds like it's a year you need to shake it up. All right, with the tea leaf fortune cards, you got tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Dogs, getting together with friends. I love that. Ear, good news. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And dog, protection from powerful friends. Okay, you got 2 dogs here. So friends are important, but also maybe animals are important for you guys this year. Like pets. Like you may get a new pet this year, or you got a lot. You got a dolphin, you got a tortoise, you got dogs, you got a duck or loon or whatever a loon is. I think it's some kind of duck or some kind of aquatic bird. Animals may be really important for you guys this year. Your pets may offer you good companionship, and you may be paying a lot of attention to your pets this year. But also friends. Your friends are very important in your reading. It's just going to be an active year, I think. So this poised is being ready, being at your best, being confident, standing on the edge of, it's almost like that Fool card. You're ready. You're going to be in the right place at the right time. That's what it is. There's an opportunity that's coming in here for you. You're going to be asked to take a leap of faith and take this opportunity, and you're poised for this opportunity because you've done all the work in the past. You're being rewarded for work that you've done in the past. So the opportunity is coming. Jump when it does. All right, so let's get some tarot and see what other messages we have here from Spirit for the year of the snake for you guys, 2025. Okay, what other messages do you have for pile 3? It looks like a good year. The Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, message, another card about a message coming in. I like it. Good news coming. All right, so what else from the Sobolo deck? What else? What other messages for pile 3? Bring it home for us. So you guys are definitely, it's a lucrative year for you guys. You have enough. You're living in a place of abundance for sure. Recognizing that abundance is not just the material things, food, clothing, shelter, jobs, money, that kind of stuff. It's good health, it's good wealth, it's good friendships, it's all of it. You get the Empress card here, which is just a place of abundance. It does have mother energy in it as well. And you're also getting a 6 of chalices or cups that has mother and kids in it. So the mother energy is very strong in this reading. And I feel like that's taking care of somebody else is going to be a big part of your year. It's going to be a very rewarding part of your year, but it's also going to be a challenge. There's a message here to take care of yourself at the same time that you're taking care of other people. And we're going back to that energy thing. When we do take care of other people, it does sap us of our energy. So we want to be careful that we're taking care of ourselves too, that we're getting what we need to be able to do that effectively, to be able to take care of other people effectively. So there's that message there. There's also a message, you got the Devil card, so there's also a message of the overindulgence. What's the overindulgence this year? Maybe that's another reason why that energy and action and movement card is coming up. Be sure that you are moving every day, that you do something physical. I know it can get hard, especially when you have injuries and stuff. I've been dealing with an injury lately, so it can get hard to do the movement. But just be sure that you're doing that, because you know you like the ice cream. That's kind of what the message is here. In the fall, I really feel like there's a trip coming up for a lot of you guys. And it's a good trip. It's almost like going to see the fall leaves or something like that. But there's something about this trip that it feels like family to me, and maybe siblings, but there's an element of anxiety about it, but you don't have to worry about it, because it actually is going to, you're expecting it to go badly, honestly, and it's just the opposite. It is actually going to be very healing. It's going to be a very positive trip. It helps people to come back together, and it's very unexpected, because you're kind of, I feel like you guys might not even be that connected to your family anymore. That also happens as you get older. You get less connected to your family. Sometimes people go off and have different lives, and things change. So it feels like a coming back together for some of you with family that is at a distance. All in all, this is such a positive year for you guys. It's really, you're getting the rewards from past efforts. Your energy is high. Be careful of it. Take care of it, because your energy is high. You've got the energy to do everything that you need to do. And I think you guys want to do a lot. It's a very active year for y'all. You got 2 cards of good news here. You definitely got good news coming in here this year. And I think it's about finances for some of you. For some of you, it's about family. But you're overcoming problems with family. If that has been what's been going on in recent years, you're successfully building a bridge and overcoming a problem. But mostly it's just really a really positive year for you, with the level of energy and the movement that you have. It's almost like all systems are go, all news is good, all family time is healing, and it's good, and it's happy. There's coming back together. There's dancing again. Look at this. Both of these cards, they're dancing. It's a joyful year, and I love that for you guys. All right, that's all I have for pile 3. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love, and wishing you a very happy 2025. Take care.